When you think of a premium car, a hatchback is probably not the first thing that comes to mind. However, in 1996, Audi managed to change all that by combining the luxury and performance that the brand is known for with the practicality and convenience of a hatchback, and so the A3 was born. It was a huge success from the start and remains a very popular choice for Irish drivers, particularly on the used market where they're still in huge demand. Today I'm at Oliver Geoghegan car sales in Galway to show you around this very nice second generation model, which ran from 2003 to 2012. Now this one is a 2012, so it was one of the last of this model before the new one was launched at the end of the same year. However, Audi aren't known for giving their cars very dramatic makeovers anyway, so even though this model has been around since 2003, it still looks very fresh and modern, and that's thanks to a couple of updates over the years, including a pretty major one in 2008. And the same can be said for the cockpit. It feels quite contemporary in here. It's got that typical Audi minimalist feel with lots of clean lines and good quality materials. But it's the attention to detail that really lets you know you're sitting in something special, with these brushed aluminium accents on the door frames and the gear knob, and of course those 4 little rings on the steering wheel. Storage areas are both practical and very, very neat. Everything can be tidied away when you're finished using it. And the glove box is damped, so it opens nice and slow and just adds to that premium feel of the car. This one doesn't come with Audi's multimedia interface, so it's just a normal CD stereo. Although as centre consoles go, it is quite easy on the eye and again, very neatly laid out and simple to use. This is the high-spec sport model and comes with loads of extras like upgraded alloy wheels, cruise control, parking sensors and stop-start technology, on top of all the usual stuff like electric windows and power steering. Most A3s do come reasonably well equipped, although some of the older entry-level models didn't actually come with aircon, which you'd kind of nearly take as a given on a premium car like this, but some of them don't have it, so just watch out which spec level you go for and maybe avoid the older standard models if that's going to be a deal breaker. It's an extremely comfortable car to sit into with good support from the driver's seat and plenty of adjustments to get comfortable behind the wheel. It also feels quite spacious in the front with decent leg and headroom for your front seat passenger too. Being a two-door, it's probably not the most practical choice if you tend to use your back seats a lot because there will be an awful lot of jumping in and out. And there's not a massive amount of room back there anyway, especially for 3 people as the transmission tunnel is quite large. Now for 2 people on short journeys it'll be fine, but if you tend to give a lot of lifts or need to get child seats in and out, the 5-door Sportback model might be the better option. Boot space is around about average for a hatchback at 350 litres and can be extended into the rear if needs be. This is the 1.6 TDI, which replaced the original 1.9 litre diesel in 2009. And with an average MPG of 69, it's definitely one of the most sensible choices. It's a really lovely little car to drive. You feel really well insulated from the world around you in terms of cabin noise, and even with the lowered sport suspension on this sport model, it still absorbs the lumps and bumps in the road very well, yet still manages to stick to corners. So yeah, it's a big thumbs up for the A3 from us. It's a really stylish car with a great image that's good fun to drive and surprisingly cheap to run. Now it will be that bit more expensive than probably its closest rival, the Golf, which it's actually based on, but that should also mean that it holds its value better come resale time too. And thanks to that famously reliable Volkswagen Group, build quality, reliability shouldn't be an issue either. To find an A3, make sure to check out our website where you can now search for more than one make and model at a time, as well as filter by fuel type, engine size, colour and lots more. I'm Sinead for CarsIreland.ie.